So recently, a New York Times columnist, Peter Sims, wrote a really compelling piece about the critical role of mistakes in innovation and design thinking. And he analysed the differences between more and less successful entrepreneurs. And he found that the successful ones basically make more mistakes. And they learn from those mistakes, and that learning set them on the path to huge success. But another New York Times columnist and best-selling author of the book Better by Mistake, Alina Tugend, has written, correctly in my view, that we are raising a generation of children who are terrified of blundering, of failing, of even sitting with the discomfort of not knowing something for a few minutes. I was really stunned last year in a teacher workshop I was running when Carol Dweck had given up some time to join us, and she said many things that were very helpful, and we'll hear from her in this lesson, but one of them was, every time students make a mistake in maths, they grow a new synapse. And that really hit me as very important. So what we're finding from research is that when students make a mistake, and I'm thinking of this as a kind of core mistake, not an error such as a numerical slip, but when they make a mistake about an idea in maths, two sparks happen. First when they make the mistake, and then again when they think about the mistake. And that brain growth that comes from those sparks in the brain doesn't happen when people get work correct. So this was stunning to me, and the reason is it turns out that making mistakes is the most useful thing to be doing, the very most useful thing in maths. But students often feel really bad, crushed even, if they make a mistake in maths. They think it means that they're not a maths person. But it turns out it's really the most useful thing they can be doing. Jason Moser and his colleagues published an article in Psychological Science, which I'm putting in the references, and they reported the evidence of significant brain changes when students make a mistake. They also found that the brain growth that happens was different, greater in growth mindset individuals than in fixed mindset individuals. So again, the greater response of the growth mindset people and the brain growth they showed that they were more aware of mistakes with a greater reaction and greater accuracy afterwards. It's really amazing, and that paper's in the reference section. So that evidence points to two things for me. The new science of the brain showing us that brains actually change when people make a mistake. And again, the importance of a growth mindset, as it was the growth mindset people's brains who grew the most.